What's up, everyone? All right, well, here we are Wednesday morning, rebound from the red day yesterday, up $8,100. I'm gonna break it down in the recap. Kind of a choppy day. I was green and then gave back half and then got back to my high and then gave back a little bit. So not an easy day. Yesterday wasn't easy, Monday wasn't great. So this has been a little bit of a choppy week here, which, it's just kind of the way the market is right now. So trying to keep my head above water, kind of flat on the week at this point, I would say, but that's okay. If I'm treading water, I'm staying in the market, I'm keeping myself going, I'm head above water, I'm alive, survive till you thrive, and then get through these slow patches until things open up on the other side. During the recap, you're gonna see me look at a stock squeezing up, and I get a little FOMO because I missed it. And I say, you know what, what am I gonna do? I can't get in here, I'd be chasing it. It does a false breakout and promptly drops over $1 a share, showing you how easily I could have given into FOMO, jumped in, and given back my whole day like that. So this is a good recap. I hope you guys enjoy it. As always, my results are not typical. Trading is risky. Most beginner traders lose money. You should approach trading with caution and trade in a simulator before you put real money on the line. I hope you enjoy the recap. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already, and I'll see you first thing tomorrow morning. All right, so I'm gonna do a recap here today, up $8,100 before commissions, which is okay, except that I traded quite a bit today, so I know I was churning commissions. I'm gonna log in here and actually see what they are. So yesterday I was down 7,800, but I traded quite a bit yesterday as well, and my commissions were about $1,300, so I was actually down about 9,000. Today, my commissions are $1,500, so I'm actually only up $6,500. I'm red 2,500 between yesterday and today, and that 2,500 is pretty much commissions. That is one of the challenges with treading water in a platform or a trading with a broker that charges commissions. Treading water is not treading water if you're not covering your commissions, and I didn't cover them. Well, I mean, I'm green on the week. I was up on Monday, so I'm probably about flat on the week right now, which is fine. It's just been a couple of kind of choppy, slow days. Monday wasn't great, Tuesday wasn't great, today's Wednesday, it's not great either. Yeah, I've got some profit, but obviously no single trade. It was very sporadic. It was a little of this, a little of that, a little of this, a little of that. It was jumping around. It wasn't a lot of clear direction of what I should be kind of focusing on. Not one obvious stock. There were a couple that were so-so, but nothing that was amazing. So, that's just, kind of just grinding right now and trying to keep my head above water and try not to incur too many unnecessary losses if I can help it. I wish I hadn't gone as red as I did yesterday, but, it's fine. So I didn't make back all of yesterday's losses, including commissions, but I don't try to set that as the intention. That's not really a healthy intention. You have to expect, if you have a loss, that it might take a couple days to recoup those losses and just kind of settle in to the grind of, base hits, a little bit here, a little bit there, and try not to overstay your welcome. So this morning, the first stock that I was trading was LHDX. This was actually our leading gapper this morning. So it was the biggest gapper in the market. But that's not saying a lot. It was only gapping up 37%. I mean, generally, we've been seeing smaller gaps right now. The market has been a bit slower. So anyways, this one's been choppy. My total profit on it is $2,000, but I lost $2,500 on this last trade right here. Actually, it was right before that. But these are the false breakouts that are just awful. I mean, they're just really terrible. They're not fun. It's just difficult price action. So this one was tricky. IHT was a continuation setup versus yesterday's big move. I did okay on it, $4,500, but I also gave back some profit off the top. So it might go higher. I mean, it kind of looks like it wants to, but its price action has been weird. It looks like it's about to get halted, and it looks that way because there's pinned orders. But they're on both the bid and the ask, which is so strange. So I don't know. It must be some like algo or something. But Some very strange price action on that one, which has not been easy for me to trade. Got some gains on it, but nothing really impressive. And then we have SQBG, got a quick trade on that. We got you can see it's kind of holding up. It was strong yesterday, so a couple quick trades on that one. RMED, also choppy. Some big red candles, some nasty false breakouts. So, and then I'm red on APDN, which I bought on the halt resumption, went straight down, and NMRD, which was a similar setup, halt resumption, and then went straight down. So definitely a choppy market right now. This is where I sit on the month, not including today. So it was green all last week, small green on Monday, red on Tuesday. Back in the green today. So today is the best day of the week, up 8,000. I was only up 35, 4,000, whatever it was on Monday. So it is the best day of the week, but that's not saying too much. Tomorrow is Thankful Thursday, so I'm hopeful that maybe we have some nice gains tomorrow, can kind of pay it forward. So we'll see how I do tomorrow, but it seems that my gains were pretty good last Thursday and Friday, but that's not really super relevant. I mean, that can just be the luck of the draw. So that's about it for me. Nothing really else to go over. Just those are the trades from today. Got green. I want to stay green, and I want to try to keep myself kind of going with these small base hits and try not to dig myself a hole. I was concerned because of the fact that, yesterday was red, and usually the red days are kind of clustered together. So, I'll have one red day and then a second red day. And that happens because, I'm thinking, okay, can I make back yesterday's losses? I was down 9,000, including commission. So, I might be a little more eager to jump in with 25 or 30,000 shares or something like that. Try to be a little more aggressive. Hey, one trade with 20,000 shares that goes up 50 cents, that's $10,000. 50 cents is actually kind of hard. So that might make me think maybe I should try to 30 or 40,000 shares and half as big of a move. You start doing that math, it's like bigger share size, smaller move, same amount of money as smaller share size and a bigger move. But this market doesn't really justify trading with big share size right now. It's too choppy. And so if I had come in today with big share size, I think I would have been putting myself at a very high risk of going down at least as much as I went down yesterday, 7,800, maybe even going down 12, 15,000, maybe even more. And then I've got two big red days on my hands, and now I'm starting, to realize that I've dug myself a hole that's going to take a few days, maybe a week, maybe longer to get myself out of, and it kind of changes the emotion. So to have a day like yesterday that was obviously a bummer where I was red, but then to be able to kind of bounce back today with smaller share size, not super aggressive, is definitely good. I didn't trade with massive size today. Obviously, it looks like I'm missing this move on IHT. But, green is good, and I don't want to, what am I going to chase this thing at 9? And even if I got in right here, it's already shown a willingness to do these false breakouts. So at my peak today, I was up about 9,300. So I've really only given back about 1,000, 1,200 off the high. And that's, so earlier I was up 7,000, then I lost 2,500 and was up only like 4,500. And then I got myself back to up 7,500, up 8,500, up 9,500. And then when I've lost the 1,000 off the top, that's when I said, you know what? Look at that. Look at that. That's why. That right there is why. Now that's just the luck of the draw, but that's that educated intuition saying, you know what? Let's just take the money and get out of the market. I could have easily jumped back into that position there with 12, 15,000 shares and given back my whole day. Easily. That's a classic move. I've done it so many times. Added at $9, a little FOMO, and then gone red. Easily. That's that right there. So we've all been there. I mean, I was there yesterday. I was green, $2,500, and then finished the day down red. So it's frustrating. I can't wait for another big green day. I feel like having a $40,000, $50,000 day would be like so kind of rejuvenating. Like, okay, another big day. I'm back. I'm like feeling on top again. It's been, I don't know. I mean, my biggest green day for what is it? Well, for this month I was up 54,000 on Friday, and then I lost half of it. But in April, my biggest green day was 57,000. So, but then I lost 58,000 like 3 days later. So, yeah, and then so it's been since March. I'm looking for my last 100K day. I had 2 days in March that were 74,000. So it's actually been since February since I last broke 100 grand. The last day was actually a $200,000 green day. So that was February. So I didn't hit 100 grand day in March or April, or yet in May. And that's okay. I can have great weeks and great months without having $100,000 days. I mean, ultimately, if I can average $20,000 a day, that's almost $100,000 a week. That's still a $400,000 month. That's a great month. And that's how April turned out. April was about $365,000. March was $365,000. And it wasn't from any single 100K day or 200K day. It was just lots of really steady days and relatively small red days. April was only about 40,000. April was not as good, had a lot of red days. But here, so let's look at the month of May. So the month of May, my P&L gross, not including today, was 89,000. Net profit after fees and commissions is 80,000, but then add back the 8,000 from today. So, sitting around probably around $87,000 or something like that on the month. That's pretty darn good. We're still very early in the month, so 2 full weeks left, plus Thursday and Friday of this week. I don't know. All I got to do is stay focused. 5,000 a day, 10,000 a day. Be grateful. So as always, my results are not typical. Trading is risky. This market is a difficult market to trade in, especially because things are so choppy. These nasty false breakouts, what you just had on IHT, LHDX. I mean, it's been choppy. I'm waiting for the next stock to really open up. And IHT did start to open up today. It started to open up yesterday, but then it just doesn't have, it's like it starts and then it just kind of doesn't continue. So we'll wait for that one to continue. And what's probably a factor here is there wasn't a clear catalyst. There's no news on it. So we got to probably, wait for the next stock. Like, when GLSI had that breast cancer news and the stock in December went from $10 to $160. That's the type of day that I could probably do pretty well on. But we'll need a catalyst to probably give us that type of move. Maybe not, but I think we might. So anyways, that's it for me. I'm shutting it down, walking away in the green, barely. Could have easily gone down into the red. So closing it down, shutting this down, and now I don't want to look at charts for the rest of the day. If I keep looking at charts, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put myself at the risk of catching FOMO and jumping into something stupid. So I'm just going to shut it all down, and I will be back first thing tomorrow morning. All right, thanks guys. I'll see you all tomorrow morning.
I hope you really enjoyed that video, and make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Our goal is to hit 1 million subscribers this year, but we won't get there without your help. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button.